No.
Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to the podcast, known as the podcast where a puppy scratches at my belly for some reason and is whining and trying to get up on my lap. Ain't that right, puppy? Okay, today we have some very special words I'd like to talk about. The first word, after I introduce my co-host, introduce yourself, co-host.
So my name was actually Spirit 91.
It's co-host.
But we're dropping the Spirit, so I'm just 91.
The fuck?
You know what?
91.
I have no first name no more.
Yep, and my name is just Fang. From now on, just call me
That was
Fang.
actually pretty cool. Ooh, from One Punch Man.
His name is Bang.
I thought it was Fang.
Okay, now that we've gotten that out the way, Darkwave, if you properly introduce your new,
No. It's just Wave.
okay, so
Wave?
yeah, you got promoted to the main roster, so you just Wave now.
Oh.
Yeah. So, welcome to the prime times, pal. First of all,
60 days from now, we're going to see that we're all going to get a thing where they wish us the best on our future endeavors. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't even keep cutting you off. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh no, you're fine. I want to talk about Shotzi Blackheart and Tease and Knox for a second. And what is it with WWE's desires to constantly shorten the name of our superstars here? Does anybody remember Shotzi's name? It's Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan Knox. But when they appeared on SmackDown the other day, they were just Knox and Shotzi. What was the problem with that? Does anybody have a reasoning why that is a thing? Is that really just because Vince McMahon is just what?
If they want to change, they want to have them in their image, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's...
Even though they did call Tegan quite a bit on commentary. I don't know.
Yeah, they only called her Tegan. Her name is Tegan Knox. I
mean, they said Tegan Knox before.
Yeah, they did.
At least like once on commentary.
And then they just
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
I don't think they know either.
Because this shit's weird. But instead we get Shotzi. No longer Shotzi Blackheart for some fucking reason. And Tegan. No longer Tegan Knox. Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure they went paired up last time I checked on them, but...
Nope, it was Shotzi and Ember Moon, but Ember Moon's not going back to the main roster, so they had no choice.
So they just ended a tag team?
Mm-hmm.
Unceremoniously?
I mean, again, she's not going to the main roster. When one of your partner is not getting demoted, what choice do you have?
You mean promoted, right?
No, I said what I said.
Okay, I was just making sure. First things first. I think I fear for Tegan Knox and Shotzi Blackheart because they're about to get ruined. Vince is gonna make them do something nonsense, and they're gonna lose to shitty wrestlers. Speaking of shitty wrestlers, I didn't think we live in a world where Eva Marie is back with the company, and she is currently with a person named a Doudrop. And we lost great wrestlers for this shitty person.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of like I don't know what's going on with the women's division in WWE. Like it seems like that is actually regressing. regress. It's going backwards instead of supposed to be going forward. It's still making people, it's supposed to be making people say, "Oh, hey, a women's match. Let's actually watch this. This actually seems pretty good." Instead of, "Yeah, this is my bathroom break. This is my piss break. This is the break where I can go take the dogs for a walk, change my underwear, take a shower, just do everything but fucking watch this match."
Yeah,
pretty much.
It's getting bad because the Bella Twins are talking about coming back, and I'm like, no, nobody wants to see that because they're gonna end up winning their women's tag team match, and that's gonna be the fucking ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like, how? Second, what the fuck? I didn't even realize Natalya and what's her name were even on the roster anymore. That's how bad that got when I watched SmackDown the other day. Yeah. But I do want to have a conversation. Why did they take Piper's name? Why did they change Piper Nevin's name to Dewdrop? What the?
Because this man is a fucking child, and when he sees somebody's fat, and it's like, hey, yeah, there we go. The same fucking reason why they sent goddamn what's his name, Keith Lee, and sorry, I can't say his name. Still legal battles. They sent him, Mia Yim's fiance, and fucking Otis down to the PC to train because they're fat.
But they're better than a good portion of the roster currently.
No. They're fat.
I mean, does that really make a difference?
Apparently so, to the childish mind of Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
You know, that to me, the Dewdrop one did not make any fucking sense, because it's just like, why are you insulting the woman in front of, millions of fans? And what's going to happen when it backfires and she leaves and she becomes big again somewhere else? And then you look like a fucking dumbass again for the third fucking time.
Yeah, I'd just be like, hey, Hunter, can I just go back to the UK? Can I just go back to UK?
It's a fucking Dewdrop. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
And it's like, okay, change your fucking name. Which I don't even care. But the whole fucking point of people are like, well, the point of what's going to end up happening is that it's going to lead to a feud with her and Eva, and then she's going to end up getting her name back and blah blah blah. I'm like, it shouldn't even get to this. Like, there's literally y'all. This is just fucking lazy, and this is just like, hey, let's just get our fat jokes in as much as we possibly can.
And to make it even funnier, against Eva, is that going to elevate her career?
Fuck no, it's actually going to make people not watch anything that has to do with fucking Piper. Because it's like, nope, you paired her with fucking Eva Marie, which nobody likes fucking Eva Marie. Nobody. I don't give a shit how hot when people sit there saying, oh, she's so goddamn hot. I don't even think she's that good looking. Quite honestly, I can name you like 3 women that I honestly think look better than Eva Marie. That's just my opinion, and that's not me just actually being salty. But that's still like, okay, so because she's hot, she can't fucking wrestle. There are other women that are just as beautiful, if not more beautiful, that can still fucking wrestle. Bianca Belair is one of them. Shit, I would even say is that Sasha Banks is another one. I think Sasha Banks is beautiful.
Yeah.
I think Becky Lynch, bless you. I think Becky Lynch is also beautiful as well. And Becky Lynch can fucking wrestle.
I mean, because it requires skill.
Being beautiful is not a skill.
I know, it's not. Apparently, it's a thing. That
having pink hair is not a fucking skill.
Eva Marie, everybody. A person that literally came in after a couple of people got budget cuts and lost their jobs. So therefore, she has no control over when people say, so you literally took a bunch of people out of the roster because you wanted to come back and shit up the fucking women's division again. Great.
Do you know, like Mickie James has had how many kids? And she's like, not saying that she's old, but like in the wrestling business, like you could be like 35 or 40, and that's considered technically somewhat older or old, even though in regular people, it's not 40, is not old. But yeah, and Mickie James can still fucking wrestle. Mickie James, Chelsea Green, fucking Ruby Riott. Like, I don't even understand. This woman can't even throw a fucking punch.
Ugh.
Oh, excuse me, we haven't even seen her throw a fucking punch because in like what the 3 fucking matches that she's been in, and it's like WWE. You realize that there is a difference between like heel heat and actually general. I'm not watching this. I'm cutting my TV off. I'm putting this shit on mute, or I'm walking out the fucking room. Heat. That is the shit that Baron Corbin has. Or well, they're about to change him to Happy Baron, whatever. But that's the shit that Eva Marie has. Nobody fucking likes her, and it's to the point where it's like, okay, hey, let's pair me up with another person that can fucking out wrestle me and works better than me, wrestle better than me. And then at the end of the match, I'm gonna just always declare myself the fucking winner. That's not gonna make me be like, oh, okay, yeah, she's a heel, so this is what heels fucking do. That's like the same bullshit that they was doing with the Miz. Yeah, this is he's a heel, so he has to always cheat because heels always cheat. Always. And baby faces are dumb. Derp. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna keep getting nonsense like Dewdrop and everything like that until one day somebody with common sense works at WWE. And considering one of the writers just said, just got outed as a person who clearly never wrote for wrestling or has no knowledge of wrestling, I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. But
well, I think she also like that situation. I was like, he's a comedy writer. Okay. You talking about her, right?
Yeah.
The comedy writer? Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's how you know Vince is dumb as fuck. Because the man hired non-sports writers and all that shit, and completely it shows. It just shows. But I am glad Samoa Joe is back. Samoa Joe in his new role is one of the greatest things I've seen Samoa Joe do in the last couple of years. Just being an enforcer for NXT, in which NXT just had an event. Of course, I think it was the Great American Bash. I'm trying to remember the name of it, and it was fire. It was better than. It's probably going to be better than Money in the Bank, and Money in the Bank hasn't happened yet. Can't wait for that show. By the way, I don't know what's going on lately, but Karrion Kross is not looking good. Did anybody notice that or seen anything with Karrion Kross lately? How Johnny Gargano just buried him on the mic?
They have to put him in with people that, one, can wrestle, and two, damn, these earbuds noise cancellation is legit fire. Yeah, they have to put him in with people that can work, and yeah.
Yeah, he looked so bad in front of Johnny Gargano, and I was like, oh god, Karrion Kross is not looking good. But like I said, Karrion Kross said, and I quote, he said, "I have 3 goals: never lose the NXT Championship, main event WrestleMania, win a WWE Championship." And I was like, what? I was like, no. You said what, Darkwave? Hello?
Yes.
I swore Darkwave just said something. Okay, I'm tripping. But he actively said these things on live television and got fried up because none of what he just said made sense. And it's like, yo, are you serious right now? You're gonna seriously attempt to do that? Okay, cool. You do you, sir. Do you? Ow, JoJo, just fucking ow. What was I? Oh yeah. But going back to the main roster, recently we've had an Uso brother, Jimmy, get another DUI. How do you guys feel about it?
What a twist.
What a twist. How did you feel about that, Spirit? Or 91?
Well, I already gave you my opinion on it, but I
I honest to goodness, like, he needs some fucking help. WWE actually, they need to fucking do something. They just can't anymore because it's to the point now where, like, this is the same feeling that I was getting when Jeff Hardy, and it's like, okay, so what point is it going to get to when now the next fucking story is going to be Jeff Hardy or Jonathan Fatu was killed driving under the influence, or Jonathan Fatu just killed such and such, this pedestrian. Like, why is it going to get to that point where either he's going to get himself killed or he's going to kill somebody else? And it makes no sense. This dude is 35 fucking years old. I don't give a shit what phone, unless this man has a goddamn flip phone, a Razor, a old school BlackBerry. All these fucking smartphones nowadays got fucking apps. You can sit here and call a fucking Uber or a goddamn Lyft. There is no fucking excuse as to why you need to get behind the wheel driving while under the influence. If you know you're going out someplace and you know the kind of parties it is, or you're about to go to the bar and going to have, you know, more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beers and some drinks and shit like that, here, go ahead, take my keys. Somebody go grab my keys. Or what we did when I was younger, and whenever I knew I would, if I knew where I was going and who the people that said, yeah, I know we're going to be drinking, yeah, let me just, alright, I'm not driving. Or I'm going to just crash my couch for a little bit, take a nap, sleep it all, drink some water. I'll be good. We would take, like, my friend was trying to leave one day, and he's just, no, we literally threw his keys in the bushes outside.
Wow, that seemed annoying.
Yeah, could not find his keys to fucking leave.
No,
he had
to find his keys.
Oh, well, I mean, we knew where the keys was, because we knew what bush we threw him in. He just didn't know. Mm. But I remember we was also drunk, so it was like, we're just gonna take his keys and go home. But yeah, that's what fucking friends do. It's like, nah, you're not about to sit here and drive home. You're not about to do this. And the other time when he did get arrested, it actually was because him and Trini was in the car. He was under the influence, but she was not. But she went down the wrong street, like one-way street or whatever.
Yeah.
It happens. I've done it before. I've done it several times because sometimes shit is confusing, and I'm like, oh shit. And got pulled over. You try to score up on cops or whatever like that. So then that was that time. That was like before then. But it's like, it's just fucking stupid. And I understand that with like AA and all these other rehab places and stuff, like you can't force people to go. They have to want help. But if I was the fucking family, if I was WWE, I'd be like, yo, so it's your ultimatum, bro. Go get help. Go to fucking rehab. Or you done. I understand you and why their bloodline Samoan, but at the same time, this is embarrassing to us. You should be embarrassed. Your fucking family should be embarrassed. Your wife should be embarrassed. If I was Naomi, I would be so fucking embarrassed.
Oh yeah, I'd be completely fucking embarrassed.
And it makes it to the point where it's like, bro, what demons do you have? What skeletons are in your closet to make you? Because people don't just drink to just want to have a good time half the time. Some people drink because they're in pain, mentally, physically, emotionally. Some people want to forget. So it's not just the drinking because, I'm drinking, fuck, I'm having a good time. When you're drunk, you don't feel anything. You don't feel pain.
Yeah.
You're not thinking about stuff. So what demons is going on? What is going on in this man's life to the point where he's depressed, or what is going on? But he needs help. WWE has to go get him some help.
My coworker said, and I quote, he's on the road all the time. He feels so much pain. I mean, obviously he does it to dull the pain of, the emotional and physical agony of, always on the road.
And that's in that case the same thing that Paige was. So I'm going to bring up another point. Paige, for example, when she was like, I'm not taking down my Twitch or whatever like that, she was like, I broke my neck twice for this fucking company. This is the only outlet that I have. There are other outlets than drinking, doing drugs. I experienced that in not only myself, but also experienced it with other family members where they've been depressed or they've been going through stuff, and then they'll be doing drugs and shit like that. Unfortunately, one of them is no longer here with us today.
Yeah.
So is it going to sit here like that's when you sit here and be like, all right, when last year with COVID and stuff like that, and a lot more shit was closed down. It was the street. It literally looked like there was a zombie apocalypse because nobody was outside.
That's a
Guess
lie.
what I started doing? Guess what I started doing? I learned how to make soap. I was making soap. My mom, she was
Congratulations.
making some. My mom was making candles.
True.
Find another outlet. Hey, let's see what's going on with this card game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, okay. That can be addictive in itself right there. Try to make all these decks. Go play Magic. Go World of Warcraft. Go to play some computer games. Go play a handheld game. Go play a video game. Go learn, pick up a hobby. Go paint. Painting is actually very, very, very relaxing. A lot of people don't think that. Even if you're not good at it, doesn't matter. Go paint something. Go outside with a canvas, some paint, some oil, and just paint the fucking sky. But he needs help. And WWE can't ignore this anymore. Because it's the same with Jeff Hardy. And as a matter of fact, it makes it so that it's rude because, he was just on SmackDown. And it's just like, okay, so because he's an NY, y'all not going to sit here and fire him? And I guarantee you, this is anybody else, their ass will be gone. They would have been gone at number 2 or 3. This is like, what, the 4th, 5th time?
Yeah.
And as I stated before with Fang before, it's never Jonathan Fatu was caught, it was DUI. What is it? What is the tagline? WWE's Jimmy Uso. So that puts WWE under fire.
Yep, and now
They
he
don't
has to sit here. I mean, yeah, they don't care, but now they have to sit here. And of course, a bunch of people get set to be heated, and now he's back on TV. And of course, now Jimmy Uso's arc is complete because he finally fully joined Roman. And they're like, this is so fucking obvious. This was stupid to even tease this. But whatever. God damn it, yo. But like I said, at some point they do gotta help this man, or this man gotta get help. And because the next step is, I swear to God, he's gonna get fucking WWE's gonna have to do something next time, or something.
Like this man has 2 young kids. He has 2 cute little 2 dogs, a Roddy and Chihuahua, Tank and Marley. He has a beautiful wife. He is one of the top guys down the company because of his cousin, and he's working with the top guy in the company. So he's getting featured. He's getting paid. Many people. So if you look at that stuff, many people be like, "The fuck are you drinking for? The fuck are you depressed about for?" So that's why I say there has to be something that nobody knows, that only him and maybe his wife or whatever know, that this privacy, which is fine because everybody has their own life and deserves privacy. But there has to be something that's going on internally for him to be doing stuff like this. And he's not even like you're not 20 years old, bruh. You 35, 36. You not no. You should fucking know better.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Jeff. It's the same thing with Jeff Hardy, and it's the thing that how you was telling me how Matt was like, I'm not about to watch my little brother die. I'm not about to watch him go before me. And unfortunately, Jay also has his own shit going on too.
Yeah.
Jay also got some DUIs, so it's not like Jay can be like, "Hey, brother, what the fuck's going on?" He can be like, "What the fuck's going on with you?"
Yeah. That shit's bugging me. Like I said, it just bugged me that literally when I cut on SmackDown and he was there, I was like, at some point, if a parent or if somebody like realistically was to see that you don't fucking stop nonsense like this, you're gonna get in trouble. Like, you motherfuckers were getting so much goddamn trouble, it's not even funny. Oh, so you reward people who do DUIs? Okay. Imagine if that motherfucker had hit somebody and then he was on TV. Oh man. This man Vince would be in so much fucking trouble. Jesus Christ, yo. But moving on, man. There's something else I want to talk about, especially on SmackDown. Baron Corbin. Did any of you guys feel sorry for Baron Corbin?
I sure fucking did it.
Okay.
I actually want more stuff to happen to him. I don't fucking care. I actually want this man to go. I want them to do a segment where they act like that he going home and he seen eviction notice and shit on his door.
Look,
I want this man to travel and be like, oh no, nah, your shit got revoked or your credit card shit this got declined. I want to see an eviction notice. I don't want stuff to happen to him. I don't fucking care.
But for me, it's why are they trying to make me feel sorry for Baron Corbin? It doesn't make any sense.
Baron Corbin is also one of the most hated people in WWE. Do you realize now? This I will say is actually probably wrong. But when the slew of people was getting released, whatever like that, you know how many people was like, "But y'all still got Baron Corbin. But y'all still got Baron Corbin."
A lot of people, probably. And then as soon as they said, "Oh, even Reed's coming back," everybody was like, "What?" And then they tried to have a highlight of Eva Marie's greatest moments, and it was nonsense.
It was like, what, 60 seconds?
Yeah, it was like a couple of matches that she had that weren't even good. Because she's not good. So it was like straight nonsense. Like, so bad. Like, I don't even understand how that worked out. But, you know, it's just sad, bro. It's just sad how we keep getting the same thing every week with Baron Corbin, and I'm like, Baron, I don't care about Baron. Stop trying to make me care about Baron. It's not going to work in the slightest. Also, I have a question to you guys. A serious fucking question. So these Money in the Bank matches have only proved one thing to me. That WWE has no common goddamn sense when it comes to, like the matches that they have. Like, prime example, I like how Sami Zayn beat Kevin Owens, but Kevin Owens beat him for the Money in the Bank match. That was great. And I'm like, the wins and losses, I guess they still don't matter. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, some of these matches, I was just like, what is the point of this? But, or I would say, oh, so you couldn't beat this person when the match mattered, but you can beat him now magically? When that's for the Money in the Bank match? Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that's how that works. The Money in the Bank is more important than the belt. Also, if Drew McIntyre wins the Money in the Bank match, I'm going to quit.
Hey, come join me.
Yeah, I'm going to quit, like, legit. I'm going to take a break. If Drew McIntyre legit wins, and I'm saying this now, I'm taking a fucking break, like, legit. I'm going to stop for, like, 2 weeks and be like, yo, fuck this shit. Because we're going to see Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre for the 14th fucking time. Like, anybody wants to watch that fucking match again. People are starting to hate this man because he's constantly on your fucking TV. Which, again, I don't like the fact that they keep doing that. Like,
well, you know why? Because they done fired more than half their roster, so we just gonna get that for rematches.
Speaking of firings, Aleister Black or Malachi.
I was about to say, that's his slave name.
Yeah, Aleister Black is not a slave name. Remember, he was an NXT guy. That's his NXT name.
No, that's in WWE NXT.
Whatever. Anywho, Malachi. How did you guys feel as a unit about Mr. Malachi there?
Wave, I'll let you go first.
This puppy is going to get punched in the...
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Wave?
Darkwave? Is he there?
I don't think so. Okay, I guess I'll go. Shit was hot fucking fire.
Shit was hot fire.
Shit was hot fire. I don't know why I was so fucking excited. I don't even know this fucking man in real life. I was just so fucking excited. I was giddy all day. I was legit constantly rewatching the fucking trailer. I was just, oh my god, I was so fucking excited.
I mean, why wouldn't he be? He deserves it.
Like I watched that clip over and over. Like the Drake, it was just was so fucking perfect. It was crowds back, and then I was like, wait a minute, is he there? Oh shit, that wasn't 90 days. Ha ha! Because WWE fucked up. So we was here, and I was getting legit scared when I was hearing reports that people was like, oh, WWE highly regrets letting Aleister Black go. They're contemplating, bringing him back, blah, blah, blah. They regret their decision. And when we saw his wife there, I was like, oh my god, no.
Speaking of, you said right now you don't respect Zelina Vega. You lost respect for Zelina Vega. But before
that. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, just like Mike and Maria Kanellis. Remember what happened with them?
That's all about them.
Yep. How they literally thought they were going to get opportunities and decided to re-sign their contract and was super pissed. Oops. But I feel like Zelina Vega made the same mistake, and she's going to regret that decision.
Hey, she doesn't care. She found some way to get. She was like, I need a bag. Let me get this bag, because apparently they're now building a house. So that's what she wanted, the money. She did the thing with the Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows did.
Oh, just the money?
The money.
It seems like that's the root of evil to some of these wrestlers.
Yep, and then some people, like John Moxley, don't fucking give a shit.
Wait, what did you say, Darkwave?
That money is an important thing.
I mean, I get it. Yeah, but sell your soul to the devil for money? No.
Hey man, there are a lot of people in the world that have no self-respect. Yeah. They don't care.
Yeah, that's why it's sad when John Moxley was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm not adding."
Well, that's the thing that I told you about the last time. I was like, how he was like, "Bro, what the fuck do I need money for? My truck's paid off. My wife's car is paid off. Our house is paid off. Oh, we're fine. Our shit's paid off." It was like, even if we sit here and get evicted. I think in the case of Thea and Tommy, I think what ended up happening was that they probably had that conversation with she was like, all right, well, babe, look, how about you go do what you need to do at AEW, because you clearly want to wrestle, you've been suppressed, so go do what you want to do, go be a headliner and stuff there. So you go do that, and then I'm going to just get this bag. So I'm going to sacrifice my joint, and I'll just go back to WWE, and I'll go get the bag. Which makes sense. Even though, quite honestly, I'm pretty sure that Tony, and this is the thing that people tend to forget that Tony Khan is actually fucking rich as well.
Yeah.
Not fucking richer than Vince McMahon. The Khan family is, which is hilarious. So I'm pretty sure that he was probably in talks with that. But some people, it's the same thing with when you've been at one job for so long, and then you're like, bruh, I fucking hate it here, and you want to look for a new job so bad, but you're kind of like, do I really feel like doing this all over again? Do I really feel like getting to know a new group of people all over again? Do I really feel like getting to go know a new set of managers again, and having learn a new set of skills, and having a new schedule, and doing this? Or do I want to just be complacent and just deal with the shit that I just still been dealing with because I just know it? She chose, well, do I really want to go to someplace new, blah, 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 this and that and that. Pretty sure WWE may have just given her some more money at the end of the day. And yeah, it just sucks because it's like, what was going on with all that unionization shit you talked about, then you took the tweet down or whatever. If the situation was me and Fang, and clearly he's the better wrestler out of the two of us, I would be like, alright. He'd be like, hey babe, I just got an offer with AEW, this, that, and that. If WWE fucked up my contracts and shit, so I actually only had 30 days instead of 90 days. I'm like, cool babe, alright, you know what, you go ahead and go to AEW, you gonna be great and stuff like that. We got aspirations, we got dreams, let's go build us a house and shit like that. Let's go get some bills and shit paid off. I'm gonna go back to WWE to get that bag and get that money.
Oh god. I'd be like, no, you can just follow me to AEW.
That is true. That is also true. But if Tony Khan didn't mention me or say anything or call me or get in contact with me, I'm stuck without a job, without doing nothing.
True.
It's the same thing how people was like, oh, Braun Strowman's going to AEW. No, the fuck he ain't.
That man
The
said
only
he
other
wanted too much
person,
fucking money.
no, bro, you're not worth that. The only other person, like for example, CJ and Mira,
Yeah.
Lana, if which we call it, that has not gotten in contact with her, I can't imagine that probably hasn't. But again, the same problem, which we call it, they can't sign everybody, unfortunately. The three people that I wanted AEW to sign so far, they already did two. I'm just waiting on one more. They already did. They already got Andrade. They already got Black, and I'm just waiting for them to get Heidi, or Ruby Soho. That's her name. Um, so I'm just waiting for her, and then I'll be fucking complete.
Hmm?
But yeah, with CJ and Miro, if it's just like, hey, we're doing our Twitch stuff. I'm doing all this other kind of commercials and stuff with all these other little sponsors and shit. Technically, she really don't. Now she said that she still loves the business and all that kind of stuff, which is fine. So she can be like his little manager, because in AEW, everybody nowadays has a fucking manager or is in a faction. So she can come on in and they could just continue doing the same shit they was doing in WWE, except better. But if she don't want to do that or whatever, she still has ways to make money. And the thing with Zelina Vega is like, it kind of questions with the whole, well, I needed some money kind of thing, because girl, she was pulling in bank for her fucking OnlyFans and her fucking Twitch. It's like Paige. Paige was pulling in, if I can recall, Paige was pulling in at least like $30,000 a month. A month. Some people make that in a year.
Yeah, that is
I believe
facts.
Zelina Vega. Yeah, I believe Zelina Vega was pulling. Zelina Vega, very beautiful, whatever like that. She does cosplay, so she already got the anime community, the nerds and shit like that. I believe Zelina Vega was also pulling in good bank as well. So it's kind of like, okay, you doing this for the money, but do you still got your Twitch? Do you still got your OnlyFans? Like, how much more money was you sitting there pulling in? Because I know Aleister Black, I know they paying him and Andrade a nice, good, hefty to get both of them. You had to sit here and definitely give them some money.
Yeah.
What dog is this over here? Sorry. Hi!
Hold up a second. Hold up, I'm doing something real quick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, like I said, like, honestly, as a self-respecting person, I just wouldn't go back to WWE. Especially if they disrespect me. Like, if Lana ever
especially
comes
if they
back,
disrespect me and my husband.
especially like if Braun Strowman or Lana goes back. No, never mind. I already said many years of times. Braun Strowman seems like he's a good go back to WWE kind of guy. Like Braun Strowman seems like I will go right back to WWE as soon as they.
I don't. Where else? Where else is the fuck is he going?
Yeah, no other place
after the
is
whole
hiring
shit that he was saying, right? After all the shit he was talking about with indie fucking wrestlers, I was saying, first of all, he's not that good. If I was so he ain't going to AEW. That's the hell to the no. He's asking for too much fucking money, so he damn sure not going to fucking NW Impact and them. They can't fucking afford that. So he literally about to send his ass down. I think he was asking for like 5 figures or some shit, something stupid.
That seems
so fucking
crazy.
stupid. And then apparently he said he did it on purpose or whatever like that, and some other kind of stuff. Oh, I'm highly sought after. If you really want me, you'll pay me. Blah blah blah. And if I can recall, yeah. So his side they non-compete September or whatever. We ain't gonna see him nowhere. Or you gonna see Braun Strowman? You gonna hear? And then that's where his 90-day non-compete clause. That's where he's going to be at. Right back on WWE.
Yeah. But Braun Strowman, like I said, he just seems like that guy that's, like I said, he just seems like that guy would go back.
Exactly.
Because I know Lana ain't the person to go back. After what she said, she's not going back. She was like, I just knew I was gone. Like, she literally said this.
Yeah, she was like, oh, and fun fact, Roman Reigns actually stopped Lana getting put through a table for the 10th time.
Yeah.
Because him and Drew McIntyre were going to have that same spot.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made sense. Yeah, like, he was like, nah. Which is hilarious. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, yo, Roman saved her. Roman fucking saved her from getting the 10th spot. And again, if I ever see Lana back in this company, I'm gonna be done. That's when I would be done with like a bunch of people. But we'll see what happens.
I don't think Miro, he not having that shit. Miro look like Tommy looks like, hey man, you can do whatever you want, have fun, break shit, do whatever you want. Miro look like, the fuck you are? Hey, we need money. No. Why? So you could be put through 20 tables and then end up leaving again? Nah. Yeah. And that's what we about to see with fucking Zelina Vega. We about to see Zelina Vega go through 12 tables.
Yeah.
And probably fucking Charlotte.
Wait, why Charlotte? Oh yeah, because her husband is in AEW. Because Vince is a petty bitch.
That and then she been breaking hella kayfabe lately. Like if you go on their Instagram, they just be taking pictures, been Buddha. Yeah, they're
I mean that's her husband, but whatever.
Yeah, it is, but he's also in AEW. To the normal people, this should be a fucking problem, but to WWE, it is.
Oh yeah.
Same thing with Cedric. I wouldn't be surprised if we about to see Cedric go through some fucking tables because Big Swole also had something to comment on about him losing a lot on WWE.
Yeah, like I said, there's gonna be a lot of changes, and one of my coworkers from work was just like, I mean, he literally said AEW wouldn't be the right place. I'm like, well, anywhere that AEW is connected with would be the right place because it's AEW connected with the other places. So, I mean, you could see yourself interbranded or stuck on one brand doing the same shit every week. Oh man, I want to fight Shelton Benjamin again for the 3rd fucking time. Great. That'll be fun. Oh man, I want to fight this person again for the 3rd time. That'll be fun.
JoJo.
Oh man, I want to fight this one person 9 times in a row.
No.
Like no. I said, how many fucking times did John Cena and Randy Orton fight? Can anybody remember the number that we put out?
Nope.
It was more than 142 times. They fought 142 times because they didn't think, like they couldn't think of any matches to put these motherfuckers in. So they kept having them fight each other. And people by like the 3rd time were like, no, stop.
Well, you know what's going to end up happening? It's going to end up happening to the same people, fucking Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. It's like, oh, fight forever. And the same thing with how we be getting Ricochet and fucking John Morrison. Oh, fight forever. It's like, oh, they're putting on some okay quality matches, but it's like, okay, they're high flying, doing spots. All right, this and then that.
Starship Pain is terrible.
It's the worst fucking move. Oh, he hit it. Apparently, I think he hit it too last. I think he hit it either Friday or last week. He actually connected. So there's his one out of the whole month.
Wait, what were you saying, Doc Wave?
I mean, ever since this money in the bank shit, so.
Oh, yeah.
He's been connecting with the Starship Pain.
Yeah, it's still a shit move. It is. It's
retarded.
Also, is it going to be Kofi Kingston? Yeah, it's going to be Kofi Kingston versus Bobby Lashley at Money in the Bank for some fucking reason.
But again, we keep seeing rematches because WWE does not want to put over new talent, does not want to put up new talent, and then when they do get new talent that comes from NXT, they bury them and then end up firing them.
Yeah.
So then now we're stuck with the same fucking people.
Drop.
It's okay. It's okay because now we can get some hot fire matches. More hot fire dream matches in AEW.
And to be completely
I
honest,
just want to see Black and Darby Allin. I can see Black and Kenny Omega when he gets healed up and feels better. I can see Black and fucking Wardlow. I just.
But at the end of the day, if I was Vince and somebody left and became a bigger star somewhere else, and then he like tries to call him back, and then they say fuck no, I just want to be the person who converses with Vince, like legit. Hey man, I feel like you should come back and blah blah blah. No, just fuck no, fuck you. But you know we were prepared to offer you this much money. No, just no. What?
WWE will always be here. Well, it still like AEW is as well. Now there's AEW Dark Elevation. They have to get their other show Rampage and shit like that. So see, you know, a little pissant indie show or whatever like that, which for some reason people don't understand. Why is the WWE becoming AEW becoming WWE's dumping ground? It's another. Where the fuck else is people supposed to go? Not everybody wants to go to New Japan or can go to New Japan. Matter of fact, you can't even go to New Japan at the moment because there's another fucking outbreak over there and shit. They're actually more in lockdown now again. So New Japan is actually somewhat, unfortunately, the worst off of the indie promotions because they're more likely to sit here and go get closed out because you can't do shit.
Actually,
where the fuck else is people supposed to go? Well, no, I know, but I'm according to everybody else, anything that's not WWE is considered indie,
which is nonsense. But whatever.
That's yeah, dumbasses. But where else is people supposed to go? Can't go to New Japan. I don't fucking watch Ring of Honor. I'm sorry, I don't. I didn't even hear of it until like some years ago. I don't watch Ring of Honor. I don't watch Impact. I've heard of Impact before I've heard of Ring of Honor, but I don't watch it. NWA Power. I only knew about it because of AEW. And when I saw Thunder Rosa, I was like, the fuck is this? And I started watching some of her shit. I was like, oh, huh. And then when they had Kenny Omega on whatchamacallit, I was like, huh.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. People can travel.
I'm still not gonna watch it, but okay.
But yeah, like I said, it builds your characters up when you fucking have an invasion from one promotion to another. It really makes your character get built a little better because Kenny Omega is a monster. He got like 3 different belts from 3 different promotions.
Yeah, he's not to drop him.
Yeah, I know, that's fine. But
so he can go get healed up.
Yeah. Like I said, he literally invaded multiple promotions and stole their belts, which is good. Which looks good for your promotion. So now you, as a promotion, can build up a superstar to go get your fucking belt back by going to him. Fucking Hideo Itami came from New Japan and fucked up fucking John Moxley for his belt, for the New Japan belt. And it's just like, yo,
they actually put so it puts other promotions and stuff because, like I said, I don't watch NWA Power. I don't even know how the fuck you couldn't know watching this shit. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go online. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, Kenny's about to be on there. Alright, let me go, cool. And guess what? When Kenny Omega was over there, I believe, if I can recall, that was like the highest rating that they fucking got.
Yeah, it is.
Shit went back down the next week when, wasn't there, but still, just from that impact alone, and then they carry off storylines to AEW, so it's like, okay, well, this storyline's intertangling with this, and then it's tangling with that. That just shows you their creative team where it's like, alright, hey, Wildfire, so what's going on with such and such, this storyline? Okay, cool. Alright, so since Kenny is this, let's have such and such come on over and then do this and then blah blah blah. Shit that makes fucking sense.
Yeah.
They don't have like 100 fucking creative writers.
They don't.
Regardless of how much size the fucking company, I even think that if AEW got to be as big as WWE, I don't even think it still would be that they would have a bajillion fucking writers. Because do you know why?
Why?
Because they let the fucking wrestlers, the actual people that are playing these fucking characters, write their own shit. How am I having 3 people who don't even either A, have watched NXT, B, know what the fuck my character is about, or C, know me personally, how you gonna give me how they gonna write for me?
Yeah, Edge, Stone Cold, and a bunch of people from back in the day was like, nah, bruh, I got it.
The Rock, Stone Cold, like you literally you was not about to sit here and give The Rock a fucking script. Oh, if you gave him a script, it'd be like, all right, I'm gonna just do this bullet point here. Okay, promote the Money in the Bank shit. All right, cool, got it. All right, bye. I'm gonna go do my shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't really understand. And then the whole thing too, what if I can recall, with Austin 316, that was shit that he came up with completely on the fly.
Oh yeah, he improvised it. Talk about your psalms. Well, Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Completely on the fly.
Yeah.
Highest merch selling to this day.
Yeah. Because he knows what the fuck he was doing. Yes, he did make fun of Jake the Snake's religion, but whatever. It doesn't matter.
It's funny. Yeah, it's talking about, you always talking about your Bible thumping. Always talking about, who is it, John 3:16. Well, Austin 3:16 said, I just whooped your ass.
Exactly.
I said it. I would never forget. Oh my god, I was a kid and I watched it and me and my dad was fucking dying. Oh my god, I still love watching wrestling with my dad. But yeah, and then you have people like fucking Shayna Baszler on the main roster. And it's just like, okay.
Oh yeah, let's take
here.
it with shit. Oh lord, yay! Put her in a feud with Alexa Bliss. Someone give this man Bray Wyatt back his fucking gimmick. God give him back his own fucking gimmick.
I already told you what was reported. What was gonna happen?
He's gonna come back and take it.
He's gonna come back when they're waiting to bring back when fans come back, when they go on the road and stuff like that. So don't be surprised. What is he? He's on Raw, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, because Roman's on SmackDown. Yeah, because Roman's on SmackDown, so he's on the opposite. So on the first show, whatever, back in front of fans and shit, he's probably gonna end up being there. And then it was reported and shit like that, because I'm guessing WWE's getting tired of people bitching, complaining, saying, "Oh, Alexa Bliss stole his shit. Oh, Alexa Bliss stole his shit," which she did, because even her fucking theme music was the goddamn Firefly Funhouse shit. It's like, okay, and yeah, apparently just make her go normal shit again or whatever.
God,
I mean, it's not really. It's not like it was not. It's not like we fucking care. I don't fucking care. I actually want him. Not saying that again. I don't want somebody to lose their job because it sucks, but I actually just don't want him to be in WWE anymore. They don't know what the fuck to do with him. They don't know what to do with somebody as creative as Bray Wyatt, as somebody that was actually saying that a lot of people was saying that he was the next the new generation Mick Foley.
Wait, why would he be the next generation Mick Foley?
Well, they was just saying because of how creative he was, because you know how Mick Foley, he was Mankind, Dude Love, and then Cactus Jack,
yeah.
And then Bray Wyatt, he always like finds a way to reinvent himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So only somebody that was like as creative, or whatever like that, was Mick Foley, that was able to sit here with the Dude Love, and then the Cactus Jack, and then say Bray Wyatt. It's Bray Wyatt, and got this Fiend shit, and it's like just the Wyatt family. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. That being said, man, I got a quick question, right, before I move on. We move on to something else real quick. Do you guys see Edge even winning at Money in the Bank?
Oh.
What the fuck are they building it like this for? Why do they keep building it like this? It's like so fucking obvious. WWE is too predictable, bro. Jesus Christ. Like I'm getting agitated every time I see Edge. Like, I got in your head. I got rent-free blah in your head. I'm Edge. I'm like, Edge, you're gonna lose. You're gonna fucking lose. No one cares. You're gonna lose. I'm not gonna be sad about it. I'm gonna be like, oh, this is completely fucking obvious because no one's beating Roman Reigns right now. They don't have anybody to beat Roman Reigns, and I can't wait till Money in the Bank to see who wins the Money in the Bank. The challenge, oh wait, no, it's gonna be Kevin Owens again. My bad, I'm sorry.
Will turn face as champion.
Okay. I think it's time to move on to the gaming part for our last part of the podcast. Hey guys. Anybody see what Nintendo did?
Rockstar. Get your game on and go, babe. Huh?
Nintendo Yay!
Yeah, the jumbo
Well,
switch
wait.
that's not as powerful as it's pretty much the same power as a regular switch, but bigger ish. Yeah, it has an OLED screen. Yay!
Doctor,
Yeah.
I believe you had something to
Garbage.
say about it.
Say what?
You had something to say about it.
I have plenty to say about this piece of shit.
Go ahead, sir. Floor is yours.
Well, I'm gonna get straight to the point because, unfortunately, unlike some of us have to work.
I know, man.
Any person who defends this fucking console,
What?
any person who sits there and says this is a proper move, or if they try to say, "Oh, it's expected of Nintendo," go fuck yourself, please. Both literally and figuratively. This.
It's $50 cheaper than the PS5.
What the fuck?
Who is this for? These are the questions. Who is this for? This is 2021. The Switch has been out legitimately almost 7 to 8 years now.
Yep.
If you don't have a Switch now, barring financial reasons, financial situations, because not everyone has a situation where they can just buy things.
Yeah.
Barring any financial reason, it has been 8 years. We've gone through pandemics. We've gone through, technically, a Switch Lite, a new version of Switch, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted a Switch, you'd have a Switch by now. So instead of giving us a Switch Pro, where it technically would be a new console, kind of, and they actually improve the docked features, no, we give you an OLED screen. We're gonna make you more than the Series S, which is stronger, by the way, and we're doing
The Ethernet port.
Yeah, which I already
Ethernet
have
port, which you can buy an adapter for $10.
I have an
or
adapter.
just wait like any normal person and either buy the adapter or just buy the dock by itself separately.
Wait, they literally said they're gonna sell the dock?
You can buy the dock. You can always buy the dock separately. So again, pointless.
Remember back in that podcast where I said, or they could just, give us an updated dock? I guess I was right on that one. I guess.
But wait, isn't this one bigger? So wouldn't a regular Switch not fit in it, or?
It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? You just want the Ethernet cable.
Well, I was just asking because I was like, even if there was to sell docks or just people would be like, oh, why can't I just buy the dock? I'm like, well, this wouldn't fit. I was just asking.
I don't know.
I mean, it would fit in the
buy
middle.
the
I can
Ethernet
tell you that.
adapter for $10.
Yeah.
I mean, well, to be perfectly honest, I rarely take my Switch out of its dock, and the TV that I have it on is a 4K TV. I'm perfectly fine playing Animal Crossing.
Exactly.
It looks fine to me. So,
So who is this for?
Oh, it's for.
This is literally for because if you play, let's face it, if you play undocked 90%, let's just say you play undocked 90% of the time, right?
Yeah.
You telling me you're gonna go to a store and pre-order something that's $350? Again, I want to emphasize more than the Series X or Series S. Sorry. For what? A bigger screen? So you're gonna spend $350 for a bigger screen and nothing else. And then they have the nerve to release it on Metroid as if Metroid is going to sell this fucking console. I'm sorry. Metroid will sell out, but the Switch, it will sell out because of enthusiasts and scalpers. But anyone in their right mind try to defend this garbage. You're a fucking shill. And then you get the people who say, "Oh, we should expect from Nintendo." That's the problem. Nintendo's done this for so long. It's about time we start calling them out on their garbage.
Yeah.
This makes no sense. Who cares? Who is this for? Because if you play handheld 90% of the time, you already have a Switch Lite. If you play the Switch at all, 8 years ago, 7 years ago, 6 years ago, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, during COVID, you bought a Switch.
Yep.
Eventually, the $299 Switch is going to go away. There's no way they're going to make 3 fucking Switches. No way. They could barely make the ones they have now.
Yeah.
So you're telling me you're going to make a $350 console? Something that's more than the Series S? Which is, and the Series S is far stronger. I mean, doesn't make any sense. And we condone this?
I don't.
Come on, man.
Don't fucking condone this.
There are a bunch of fucking glittering clowns in the community, in the gaming community, that it's just like Square Enix. They take Nintendo's cock and they let them do as they please. Why?
That is actually pretty weird.
Now, if they had said OLED, and they said when it's docked it goes to 1440p at 60 frames per second, that's fine. But literally, your only thing is you look better off dock. So if you don't play handheld, then this fucking console is useless. So who is this for? It's been 8 years. If you have a Switch, if you really wanted to Switch, barring financial situations, you have a Switch. And even those people who are dealing with financial situations, what makes you think they would even spend $350 on a Switch? They'll just go find a $199 one.
True.
I'm still waiting to find out who this is for.
You're not gonna find that out, sir.
At least we knew what the Switch Lite, that was for kids. This, there's literally, I don't know.
The Switch Lite is essentially a handheld. So that's fine. Yeah. It's for grown-ups too. It's a handheld. Because if you play the Switch off dock, then you might as well buy the Switch Lite. You know, the only game I play undocked is Pokemon. Everything else goes on my television screen.
I think the only game I have played undocked was Animal Crossing. That's it. Mario Kart, Monopoly.
Yeah, I play Pokemon undocked because I've been playing Pokemon on handheld for decades, so I can do that very easily.
Yeah.
But most of my games are on television. I've had a Switch since the first year it came out.
Same here.
I'm asking myself, who is this for? I'm tired of playing games on a 60-inch TV and 30 frames per second. This is 2021.
Monster Hunter.
This is 2021. You have a Series S, a Series X, a PS5, PS4 Pro. And this new Switch, I don't even think is stronger than the PS4 Pro.
It is not. It's literally just a screen.
So you're telling me you're charging me more than a Series S for something that's less powerful than a PS4 Pro. That if you buy it, because literally, let's face facts here, people. And I hope the Nintendo audience understands this. If you're not playing handheld and you buy this, then you waste your money.
True.
Who gives a shit about Ethernet? Nintendo's online is freaking garbage anyway. It's one of the worst online infrastructures of all time.
That is actual facts.
The Dreamcast infrastructure works better than this.
When they said that, and I was like, wait a second. Wait. Their online infrastructure is shit. So who cares? And plus, I actually have an adapter, and while I can play Smash Brothers better, their online is still shit compared to the other companies, you know?
They're the worst online infrastructure. The Dreamcast has the better online infrastructure than this garbage.
And that's the saddest shit I've ever heard.
This is the problem. When you see an Xbox, like when you have a game console, and you release a console, you ask yourself who it's for. When you see the Switch Lite, you ask who it's for. It's for those that really don't really plan on playing the Switch dock. They really plan on taking the Switch with them everywhere. They need the extra battery life, so that's what the Switch has more battery life. The Switch Lite has more battery life, than the normal Switch. The Xbox Series S and the digital PS5, those are for people who only want digital, so that's who's buying it. Those who really only care about digital and want to save $100. uh, those who want the Series X and the PS5 disc, it's for those who still collect the disc and still prefer going to the store and possibly getting it for $20 cheaper as opposed to paying the fucking store price. There's a reason for it. There are things in place. There's a reason for it. When this Switch comes out and you ask yourself, who is this for? There is no answer.
Because it's not really for anybody at this point.
And then say, oh, don't worry, Metroid will sell the console. Listen, I love Metroid. Metroid is great, okay? We don't discuss other M here, but Metroid is great. As a system seller, maybe if this was a Switch 2.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was a brand new console. This will not sell that console because, again, this system's been out for 8 years now almost. If you have a Switch, you're just gonna go buy the game.
And wait a minute,
there'll still be people.
I have a question. So is it that the new Metroid game, is that going to be like it's not, games are not going to be only exclusive to this new jumbo OLED Switch, right?
It's just a Switch. No,
So,
it's just a Switch.
so how the fuck do they think that Metroid? Why would I sit here and care about the fucking system when if I have a regular Switch, I could just go buy Metroid for my regular Switch?
Yeah.
Because
why would I fucking because it's supposed to look better?
They're trying to capitalize. They're trying to capitalize on a new Switch. So, by doing that, essentially, they figure, well, we're going to have this Switch anyway. And this game is popular, so it will entice people to buy our new Switch to play the game in its best resolution. The problem is, no one's going to buy that game and play it on handheld mode unless you have a Switch Lite, and you already have a Switch Lite or you already have a Switch. So why would I? So this isn't like PS4 going to PS4 Pro. It's not. There's a vast difference between PS4 and PS4 Pro. Vastly. This isn't like going from Xbox One to Xbox One X or Xbox One S. Those were significant upgrades to their console.
Yep.
This is giving me a new screen, some more extra battery life, and something that I can spend $20 for to get an adapter for. That's it.
Not even $20. You can spend less of that and still get a good adapter. Only spend like 10 and some change.
Yes, it is pointless to. It is pointless to even buy this.
Yeah, and why? My problem is like the part. As soon as they was like, "Oh, nah, it's this much," I'm like, the same price as it, more expensive than an S. No, you guys can't be that stupid. It's just a bigger screen. No, you guys can't be that dumb. And then yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, you guys are that dumb. Whatever, I don't care anymore. So at this point, like I said, yeah, wow, if it was like more of a different console, then yeah, I could see myself trading in my Switch to go, buy it. Considering I also work at GameStop, but I'm not even gonna waste my fucking time. I'm just not.
Listen, I was all in on a Switch Pro or Switch 2 or whatever the fuck they were going to call it.
Yeah.
I was all in. I'm thinking, even if we didn't get 4K, 40p at 60 frames per second. This is 2021.
Yeah.
Spending $350. I was all in. I would have been all in.
Yeah.
But that there's no point. I'm still asking myself, who is this for? That's the all important question.
You know you're not gonna get
You're in,
absolute
you're
help.
I don't even think they fucking know.
Yeah.
you claim you can't make switches. You know, or it's hard to make switches because of you can't find the chips due to COVID and whatnot. But you're making a whole new Switch. Well, it only tells me that the $299 version is going away. There's no way you're gonna keep making both of these. That'd be fucking stupid. So now you're gonna have a Switch at $199 and then a Switch at $350. Again, more than and I want to emphasize this more than the Series S, which is vastly more powerful than the Switch. So what you're telling me now is Xbox has the cheapest of the next gen console. You know, this Switch isn't really next gen. In fact, Nintendo doesn't have a next gen console. This is what the Switch Pro was supposed to be. I understand Nintendo doesn't necessarily compete. It's bullshit. They always kind of do. They just don't compete, and they compete in different ways.
Yeah, and they say that every time.
And they've had, and believe it or not, their consoles have been at some point strong. I don't know a lot of people understand this, but the GameCube was stronger than PS2.
Yeah.
If you don't believe me, look at Resident Evil 4.
That's actually true. I remember that because Sonic Heroes was better on that console instead of the PlayStation 2 had the worst version of the console. Xbox and GameCube always had the better versions of the games.
GameCube was a stronger console than the PS2. So it's not like Nintendo. This whole thing. Oh, you know, we're supposed to. This is Nintendo, so it shouldn't be too upset. No.
Yeah,
the Wii to Wii U was a disgrace.
Yeah.
That was strike one. Even though the Wii U was vastly more powerful than the Wii, the problem with the Wii U, they didn't market it well. They didn't market it right. People just thought the Wii U was just an attachment, not an actual console. The Switch did great. Again, it wasn't as powerful as the PS4. It competed with the PS4 and the One and the Xbox One. It wasn't on their level powerfully, but they had the games.
True.
We are in 2021. You have 2 new consoles on the market. Technically, 4. If you want to count the digital versions of both.
True.
You can still have your Switch. That's fine. But you need upgrades. I should not be playing a game at 30 frames per second. And for those who say you don't notice the difference, play a couple games on 60 frames per second and then go play a 30 frames per second game. You'll notice the difference. It ain't that hard.
Oh yeah, you'll always notice the difference. You always notice.
It's still playable, but you'll be like, "Holy shit, this feels like a slideshow."
Yeah.
No.
Devil May Cry 5 and DMC are it was like night and day. Or to be even funnier, going back then, DMC and then Metal Gear Rising, it was a complete difference.
Play Bloodborne and play Dark Souls 3. You go.
Which one's 30 frames per second?
Bloodborne. They still have. It is the only From Software game to not have an FPS boost.
Oh. Damn, I didn't even notice.
In case you didn't know.
But that's like it's still a fast game. But yeah, you can't.
It's fast, but you can see the
you can start to see the difference, especially when it comes to the enemy.
Although there's a rumor that Bloodborne something called Full Nocturne is coming to PS5 and PC. I better not see Ghost of Tsushima prices. I'm not buying it regardless, because if I buy it, it'll be on PC. Let's face facts.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima.
Not buying it on console again.
Hey, yo, Ghost of Tsushima. I was gonna get mad about that, the director's cut, until I saw that it was. I thought it was a PlayStation 5 exclusive, but then I saw it was on 4 and 5, and I was like, oh, okay. Then you guys literally redeemed yourself.
Well, I don't care about that. Like, I'm not as mad. Like, a lot of people are upset about the prices. I game shared that game to begin with, so truth be told, I never bought it. Yeah. I beat it. But I game shared, so I technically I had it for free.
Yeah, but even then, like,
what
were you saying?
Do I agree? Do I agree with that pricing? Hell,
no.
This director's cut, this new island better be more than, I don't know, 10 hours more of content.
Yeah. But they said they were talking about they were talking about a new island and stuff, but like looking at the prices, if you already had the game, it's significantly cheaper. It's almost like it's like $19. It's like a whole DLC price.
Yeah, but I expect this. I'm more so in the thing of, let me see what this so-called island is. Let me see,
Yeah. That's what you're saying.
How
It
it
sounds like
is,
Intergrade,
extra
which is
money.
3 hours. But
yeah, you spend $10 for using. Great, I'll YouTube it.
yeah.
But
what was the final console? Oh yeah.
But I don't know, the Switch,
Yeah.
Nintendo, I get it. They don't necessarily compete in power.
They never do. But they need
But
to compete
when
in
you have
everything
a
else.
console that I, as a gamer for over 25 plus years, as a gamer, and I cannot tell you who this console is really for. Like, who is this for? For those who don't have a Switch?
Yeah.
Is it for those who don't have a Switch? That is possibly the only way I can see. That's literally my only answer. My question is, outside financial situations, who don't own the Switch if you really wanted one?
True.
No one sat there and said, I'm waiting for Metroid to buy a Switch. Nobody. There's been too many good games come out on the Switch for you to say, I'm waiting for a Metroid only. Bullshit.
Yeah, you'd be lying.
Now with Breath of the Wild, now with Fire Emblem, now with No More Heroes, none of that. No. There's no one, oh yeah, I ain't buying a Switch till I see Metroid. Bullshit.
Huh.
Okay? Not for 8 years. You'd have bought it eventually.
Yeah.
So who is this for? I mean, if you don't have a Switch now, what makes you buy a Switch? Is it a slim chance that there's some people out there who literally sat there on their hands for 8 fucking years waiting for Metroid? And that's the only reason they will buy a Switch? I'm sure there's someone out there, like a clown. So maybe this is for them. This is for those who waited for Metroid for 8 plus years and refused to buy a Switch.
True. And they look like an idiot because this Metroid wasn't announced till recently.
And when they go to the store on October 8th, or whenever you can pre-order the game, they will pre-order a $350 Switch. They'll buy Metroid, and if I buy Metroid, my Metroid and their Metroid will look the exact same on television screen.
That's making it shit
So rude.
pointless. That's the facts though. It makes it pointless. Like prime example,
Thus,
if we both got
you can't even
Samurai
have a
Warriors
big-
5, it's gonna look the same.
oh god, you can't even have a big dick contest with this. Who gives a shit?
My Switch is bigger than yours.
Well, yeah, that's like saying who's have a bigger dick contest. It's like, okay, hey, yeah, my dick is 6 inches. All right, well, mine's is 7.5, and mine has a slight curve to it.
But it's not
Okay.
even that. It goes even worse than that. You're showing me yours. You'll never see mine.
I
Mine's
like
in this,
that one better. Yep.
mine's staying in my pants. Yours is swinging out there. Great.
Like, what are you trying to
But mine's
prove?
in my dock. Oh wait, what happens when it's inside your pants? It's the same thing, right?
That is facts. It's a penis.
What happened?
It's penis.
It's a penis regardless.
Oh, when it's out, what happened? You got a little bit of about an extra inch.
Yeah, you got a curve.
But I
which is the
mean, I'm
Ethernet
not
cord.
an exhibitionist, so I'd rather not go to prison.
Yeah, God
So in
forbid
this
there be any kids
contest here,
around.
this contest is null and void. Cause who's gonna watch?
Oh yeah,
Who gives a
nobody.
shit?
Yeah, no one's gonna care about the Switch Ultimate. Especially with the price range, it's like, haha, better screen, haha, Ethernet port, haha, and everybody's like, wait, what? That's it? That no
Ethernet
4K?
cord. I saw that show on. Who gives a shit? The online infrastructure is one of the worst of all time.
Like you still can't talk
I mean,
to people Just can't do anything.
We still add friends by typing in numbers. What year is this?
Yeah, that shit's weird, bro.
It's like 91. Let me get your name. Let me get your game. Oh wait, let me get my numbers. Oh, okay, numbers. What?
Versus, hey, let me get your
91,
name
let me
or
get your
gamer
number.
tag.
My number. It's
Yeah.
like 91. Let me get your number. My number. Your Switch. You know. What year is this?
Apparently, this is the
Hey, girl, let me get your number.
yeah, get your Switch number, girl. I'm trying to play some Mario Kart.
Pretty much.
Like
pretty much.
what?
2021, and we're asking. And that's the thing. Why even make us nicknames?
Yeah, I actually just thought about that. Why did you have to bring that up?
And we still have to give out game numbers.
True, that is
For what?
facts. Oh yeah. I was like,
no wonder your online is still cheap. It's garbage.
Because there is so online.
Oh,
Just as bad as PS3 when it first got.
I am hardly online. I've only been online, I would probably say, well, Animal Crossing, when that shit was at its highest peak, going on the Friends Island and shit, you know, what was last year, and Pokemon Sword and Shield, and that was literally it. That was literally it.
Play Smash Bros.
yeah, I play Smash Bros.
I have the two people I play Smash Bros, but I have one of those people that I play with live in my house, so I can literally just go upstairs and yeah.
Yeah,
no. I don't know. I legitimately have. I don't know who this is for. I just don't know. Oh look! Oh, then you get the people. Well, the colors. Who gives a shit?
Wait,
the Joy-Cons will be out. The Joy-Cons will be out the same month the system comes out. Who cares?
Wait, what's the color? It's white, right?
Yeah. Who gives a shit?
Hey, I got white Joy-Cons, man. I got stickers on my Joy-Cons that have been there since it first fucking launched. So mine looks like the Zelda tablet.
Does your Joy-Con? Will your Joy-Con still does it have drift? Oh, it does. Congratulations. So it doesn't make no difference. Come on, man. Please.
Oh yeah, Joy-Cons do get that stupid ass drift.
God, Nintendo, man. Nintendo is a bunch of fucking cocks, and those people out there. Yeah, guys. Yeah. The Switch. I can't wait.
Just called them a bunch of cocks. What the fuck, bro?
Really? You can't wait for this? What can't you wait for? My 723. Really? So you play on dock 90% of the time, right?
No.
Yeah?
Oh.
Congratulations. Do I give a shit? No. Congrats. While I'm on my 60-inch TV waiting for a fucking proper upgrade, you'll be on your handheld system. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You look like a
You won't catch me dead playing. You won't catch me dead playing an actual Switch game like Fire Emblem on handheld. Not anymore.
No, not unless I'm at work or something. Because Fire Emblem is
I don't even take my Switch out the house. So again, pointless.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. I only take it out.
And no clowns. For those who are asking, I will not be playing Samurai Warriors 5. That game is trash.
Speaking, that was the last thing we were going to talk about too. Samurai Warriors 5 officially it's I don't understand what's happening on why this fucking company is going backwards. I don't get it. I'm going to
say this right now, and I mean this with every fiber of my being. I mean this as serious as I meant cutting top of Assassin's Creed. I will not buy another Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors game as long as they support this going backwards shit. I'm not. Now, for Samurai Warriors, if it ever hits Game Pass, I will play it just to play with Hanzo. And that's it. And even then, I may not even play it then. Oh, but Darkwave, or Wave at this point, you can give people different weapons, and it'll make the game fresh.
You mean like Dynasty Warriors 8?
No. Well, yeah, in a way. Oh, but you like Nakamura. You don't have to use the cannons. You can give him dual swords. I shouldn't have to do that to begin with. In fact, every character in this game should be different. Why are we going backwards? Did you not give us Spirit of Sonda a couple years ago? Did you not give me Samurai Warriors 4 2 a couple years before that? Correct me if I'm wrong. There are no clone characters in those games. And if there are, very, very minimal.
Yeah, they have minimal things that will make them clones. Like the ninjas have a certain subtle thing, like they could double jump, but they're not clones of each other.
Dynasty Warriors 8. 7 has some clones. But we get to Dynasty Warriors 8. There were no clones. Every character, 60 plus characters, had their own.
Oh yeah, that was
Extreme
fucking
Legends
epic.
added a couple more characters who had their own.
And weapons.
They had all individual weapons. They all were individual characters. There were no such thing as clones. The biggest problem with your game, you rectified that. Not only did you rectify that, you gave everyone a damn good story. Dynasty Warriors 7 still being the best story of all time.
Yeah.
But you catch my drift. You rectified everything that was wrong with your Warrior game. The only thing that's still wrong with them is just overly repetitive. But I mean, that's just the style of the game. But outside of that, you rectified every issue every person had. You gave us Spirit of Sonda. You gave me Sasuke Saratobi for the first time ever in your games. No clone characters. You even brought back. You didn't even cut the roster. And what's funny, because if any game should have had a cut roster, it's Spirit of Sonda. It would have made sense. But no, you added more to your roster. No clones. We fast forward to 2021. You give me a game with 27 characters, about 10 sub-characters, and then I have 15 characters that are weapons, and the rest are clones. What is this shit?
Yeah, it didn't make any fucking sense.
Why does Nakamura use a cannon? Isn't this man supposed to be a ninja? What ninja runs around with a giant cannon on his shoulders? I would love to know.
It's weird, isn't it?
Mitsuki using fist? Fine. The guy taking Hanzo's scythe? Fine. Or kunai? Whatever he was using. Fine. Hanzo using his weapon? Fine. The other ninjas? Fine. What the hell is this with Nakamura? Why do you make the one ninja who actually looks cool garbage? Could you not, if you were going to give him a cannon, couldn't you have given him double cannon? I don't know, because he's a ninja. He's supposed to actually be ninja-esque. This man is the least ninja out of any ninja I've ever seen. In fact, he is now dubbed the worst ninja in all of Warrior games. For what? Why did you take away the one thing that made Samurai Warriors unique? The dash attacks, the dash combos. You had characters that preferred dashing. You had characters that preferred combos. You had characters that did power attacks. What happened? I would love to know. Why are we taking taking one step forward and giving you decent cutscenes, but we're taking 30 steps backwards?
Yeah, that didn't make any sense.
How the fuck could a Warrior fan really support this? Oh, but Fire Emblem Warriors had clones. The game Fire Emblem has clones anyway. I expected that with that game. Now, do I expect that in the second one? No. In fact, they need to rectify that if they ever do a second one. But Fire Emblem Warriors, it was their first game. And in Fire Emblem, truth be told, everyone's a clone. Yeah, you find one guy with a book, they all fight the same. There's no clones in Hyrule Warriors, I don't think.
No, not really, no.
Not one clone. What happened?
Well, because
Why
they just took all unique characters from the game. And then Hyrule Warriors 2 also, it's just all unique characters, so it wouldn't make any sense if they had clone characters. It literally wouldn't make any sense.
You have a roster of 60 plus. Why? Should I? That's another thing too. It's like You would think, okay, I'm a game developer. We added these characters from Spirit of Sonda. Now we're trying to make a Samurai Warriors 5, which everyone was highly anticipating. So, to make our game more appealing, shouldn't we bring over all the characters that we created so everyone can be happy? No, we don't do that. We don't bring over Date. We don't bring over Yukimura. We don't bring over Sasuke. We don't bring over anybody. We're giving you young Nobunaga. Who gives a shit? In fact,
he grows old
uses
in the game.
Nobunaga in their game anyway.
Yeah, he grows old in the game, so you literally are like, wait, so we took out Yukimura because...
Why? And then, oh, this is a reimagining of the first Samurai Warriors. Who asked for this?
No one did.
The first Samurai Warriors. That game came out over 15, 20 years ago. Who asked for this? We're moved on. No one gives a shit. We want better graphics. You gave us that. We want to play with our characters that we've learned to love. You took that away from us. Then you have the Shield. The Warriors, the quote-unquote Warrior leaders out there. Oh, because it's a reimagining, they're starting over. No excuse.
Yeah, because Dynasty Warriors 8... every Dynasty Warriors literally starts from the beginning of the story.
Even if... that too. But even if you wanted to make this a reimagining, and you wanted to kind of cut down the roster, even so, you have 27 characters. You could make 27 unique characters? Don't give me this, oh, it's testing limit. Testing what? I had 60 plus. And yet you expect me to accept this? I'm going to spend $60 on this. That demo was garbage. Nobunaga is trash. Like...
He's a basic sword guy.
Why would I want to play this? Who cares? So now what you're telling me is don't play this and play Spirit of Sonda or Samurai Warriors 4 2. You can't even create a character in this game. You're all your features. You're going backwards. Why are we resetting? All devs do this. For what? Then they get pissed off when the fans don't buy it and just claim, oh, y'all want more of our games but you don't buy them. Because when you fuck up, we shouldn't have to buy your games. How do you go from Naruto Ultimate Ninja 5 with over 40 plus characters to Ninja Storm with 15?
That actually happened?
Same series. Same game. Different gameplay style. But it's the same game. How do I go from Tenkaichi 3 with over 100 characters to Raging Blast with 20?
Oh, I remember that nonsense.
Why don't we go back?
50 of them are just Goku.
Why don't game companies take momentum and go forward?
Yeah, but did you really trust them
Do
after
you
Dynasty Warriors
understand
8?
that if you go forward, the consumers will always come back? The Dynasty Warriors fans love your games. And they're not even that compelling, but we love their games. If you continue going forward, introducing new characters, new features, and riding the momentum that you established, we will always come back. Samurai Warriors fans. There's some people who like Samurai Warriors over Dynasty Warriors. If you gave a Spirit of Sonda's characters, all those characters, in Samurai Warriors 5 properly, that game would have been bought day one. There'd have been no question. In fact, all you had to show me was Sasuke, and I'd have bought the game day one. Done. Instead, you give me this.
Yeah.
You give me what you gave me.
And now it's going to be the status quo.
Garbage.
Yep, that art style is going to be the status quo. Even though half the characters is just the same character with a different unique move, like I said it was. As soon as it said, oh, 15 weapons, 27 characters, I was like, Nani?
I don't understand it. And then they get upset. It's just funny how people defend it. How can you defend this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Persona 5 Scramble. Strikers just came out. My bad. No one plays the same in that game. Everybody's unique. That was actually their most unique Warriors game. Thinking about it.
Yes. And you know why? Because Koei Tecmo doesn't have creative control. That's why. They don't have full creative control over that. They have full control of Dynasty and Samurai Warriors, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it. And this not just goes for this game. It goes for any game that does this. You lose you alienate your fan base. Look at Borderlands 3. Look how many nerfs and buffs you did. You alienate your fan base, then you complain when no one plays the game. The game is dead. What you got? Why would Spirit waste 2 hours? Waste 15 hours farming a weapon that's great, only for them to nerf it and nerf her build. All that time she spent dead.
Not even that. The way they pushed Ava in the story, I can't even play that game again.
Why would I want to continue playing as Flack, try to make a build when you'll nerf it because you claim it's too strong, even though I created it in a PvE game? Great. What's the point? Look at Outriders. That game is unbalanced all hell. And you still talk about nerfing it. What do you mean nerfs? Have you not played your whole game? Why is your game dead? Have you not fought one captain on your game? Why are captains boss battles? Your end game sucks. The worst end game I've probably ever played is Outriders. Again, and people complain about Anthem. You know what? Anthem's score is garbage. But after playing Outriders and all these other garbage games, that pushed Anthem's score down into an 8.
Damn.
And Anthem is garbage. But I would rather play Anthem than have these games. It's like, I don't understand this. But then you have the people in the community, they'll come defend it. Godfall. My God, man. Everyone's so excited. Who is excited for Godfall was garbage. It was fine for about an hour. All the nice little moves and combos and weapons.
Yeah.
After that
Spirit
done.
literally saved her time by not buying it. Playing my
it's like you play Godfall, just go play Warframe.
Yeah.
And Warframe has fallen too. But it's a better game than Godfall.
Jesus.
Again, I'd rather play Anthem at this point.
Yeah, and Anthem ain't expensive no more. Consider it's no longer getting support.
Like, I don't understand.
But,
I don't know.
That being said,
It's
what you saying?
it makes me, and then you have the clowns who compare Scar next to Persona 5. I don't know what's wrong with these people.
Wait, what did you just say?
We're comparing people, and then you got Scar Nexus, and people compare Scar Nexus to Persona 5.
They're not even in the same category of RPG.
I'm like, because of what? Because they both have a social system. Persona is half visual novel, half turn-based / action RPG. Scar Nexus is a full action RPG. One game is 100+ hours. One game is about 30 per character, if you do everything or do most things. Come on, really?
You know, I have yet to.
One's dealing with time travel, so you already know with time travel, it's already fucked.
Wait, Scar Nexus is time travel?
Yeah, it has some time travel bullshit in the game.
Oops. Well,
the game is good. It's just
yeah.
This butterfly effect situation that pissed me off. But the game is great. But why are we comparing it to Persona 5? Oh, because it's anime? No, the only game you can compare Scar Nexus to is maybe a Tales game. That makes more sense.
Yep. Same company too.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's more like a Code Vein. You compare it like a Code Vein or
I wouldn't even compare it to Code Vein. Code Vein, Scar Nexus shits all over Code Vein. But
damn,
I would compare it more to a Tales game.
Yeah.
Again, it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of hard to compare Tales games. Of course, 75+ hours, where Scar Nexus per character could go anywhere from between maybe 12 to 30 hours. You can't really compare the two.
right.
But people are doing it. They're comparing it to Persona 5 because of the social system.
That's
And
weird.
it's like the social system and Scar Nexus, it flushes out all the characters. I maxed them all out. They're not bad, but I mean, if you're expecting fucking Persona 5 level storytelling here, why would you expect that?
I don't
It's
know.
an action game.
That
The game
being,
is great.
yeah, I'm gonna have to put that in my console. I've yet to do it because I've been focused on beating Returnal. But that being said, does anybody else have anything else they want to say before we wrap this up?
I do not. I'm ready to go to sleep.
Spirit, did you have anything to final thing you wanted to say?
No, I'm good.
All right. That being said, we catch each other next
Don't
week.
forget about the Switch, Spirit. I expect you about a new Switch, Spirit.
What? Excuse? Who got day one Switch? Switch 2 money.
What do you mean? Just buy the Switch.
What's wrong with my Switch?
It's going to be good for you.
What's wrong with my
your
Switch?
Is inferior. Your Switch is inferior.
I keep my Switch docked and I play on the 4K LG TV.
What you mean? It's still inferior because we have an OLED screen. Inferior.
I played on the 4K LG TV.
But your screen is not OLED, so it's inferior.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
But you need to go to times because, you know.
Well, I mean, it does mean this Switch will have an Ethernet port.
Even though you'll never see it. Even though you'll never see the screen, but you need to buy it. Fucking degenerates, man, in the fucking community. This shit out here. Oh, yeah, you said that about it. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Alright. We'll see each other next week when we're talking about Hell in a Cell, I guess. Because that's going to be a show. I mean, not Hell in a Cell.
Hello in the Cello.
Money in the Bank.
You mean Money in the Bank where Bailey is no longer there?
Actually, I mean, instead of that,
She's out for 9 months.
We're going to watch Money in the Drew McIntyre win the Money in the Bank. So he can face Bobby Lashley again for the 30th fucking time.
You mean 2016 Roman Reigns?
Alright. That being said, you guys have a good one. We see each other next week, hopefully. If not, we'll see each other after the fucking Money in the Bank match. And again, remember what I said. We will take a 2-week vacation. Jesus fucking Christ if Drew McIntyre wins that shit.